Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome to WWE Universe Mode right here on the Blitzwinger YouTube channel, and of course, welcome to the Elimination Chamber. Of course, we've got an absolutely stacked card for you, ladies and gentlemen. The final pay-per-view before we head off to WrestleMania. It will be a doozy, so without wasting any time, let's kick this sucker off with our Intercontinental Championship match as Cody Rhodes challenges The Miz. This should be a very interesting contest. Truly a match of two future bona fide potential main eventers, I guess, or in my opinion, definitely main event quality players in Cody Rhodes and The Miz here. And this is going to be a very interesting contest. Of course, Miz had a little bit more main event experience and success than Cody Rhodes so far in their careers. Cody does not hold any world titles under his belt or in the history books. However, Miz, of course, had that very successful, short-lived but successful WWE Championship title run back in, what was that, 2010 or 11? Ooh, beautiful clothesline right here on the outside from Cody Rhodes. Follows that up with a nice stomp. Something that he probably picked up from one of his mentors early on in his career, Randy the Viper Orton, who will be later on tonight defending that his world title, against John Bradshaw Layfield. And that will be a doozy. That is definitely one of those matches that I am looking forward to tonight, just as much as the rest of the card, which is absolutely stacked. We've got an absolutely amazing set of matches for you here tonight. Now look at this now. Rhodes starting to fire off here. What's he going for here? Cody to the top rope. Beautiful moonsault there. Knees right to the temple. Miz might be knocked out. Maybe not tonight, or maybe not this time, I should say. Cody going for a couple of big right hands. Cody Rhodes, over the last, I would say, probably month and a half, maybe two, has really started to become a big fan favorite. A lot of people have really kind of started to like the new Cody, the more aggressive Cody, the Cody Rhodes that pursues and kind of has unleashed his abilities, has really turned a new leaf in his career, and hopefully this will be a starting point for him, he would hope so, to become Intercontinental Champion, then maybe leverage that title to a potential world title shot down the line. Nice reversal there from Cody Rhodes, who now fires a nice shot right to the elbow. Very old school in his mentality is Cody Rhodes, but at the same time he has adapted a lot of new maneuvers and a lot of the new style that you need in order to be successful in the present day of professional wrestling. Nice elbow drop, a couple of right hands, a couple of left hands, a couple of right hands, and then a drop kick follows that. Sends Miz into the ropes. Ooh, and a beautiful dropkick follows that. Ooh, and a nice knee right to the chest. Cody now with another quick cover. Rope break. Good ring presence from The Miz, who has slowly but surely become much more comfortable in that ring. I mean, The Miz that we saw back when he was teaming up with John Morrison over on ECW to The Miz that we see now before us. Completely two different performers, completely two different athletes, and honestly, completely two different athletes to face off against. I mean, I would believe that if Cody was facing against that Miz, this would be a very short-lived night. In fact, that moonsault would have probably put The Miz out. But he's become a much more comfortable competitor. He's become more comfortable within his own skin, and he's developed a very vicious arsenal of attacks, just like this beautiful neckbreaker reversal that he just hit Cody with. Cody showing that experience, follows it up with a bulldog. Beautiful maneuverability there from Cody Rhodes, who's now going for the Alabama Slam on the outside. Beautifully executed by Cody. Cody now sliding into the ring and back out to break up the count. He wants to have as much time to work with as he possibly can. Cody Rhodes able to regain momentum after losing it slightly with that neckbreaker from The Miz. Only gets himself a 1 count there from The Miz. He's trying to follow Miz. Miz now heading to the outside. Crossbody from Cody Rhodes. Beautifully executed there. Oh my goodness. Miz tossed into the steps. Of course, these guys have had quite a heated rivalry over that title. Nice side kick to the face. And another quick cover. Cody just relentless with his pin attempts here tonight. Not letting Miz rest at all. Uh-oh. Look at this counter, though. Miz might be going for the figure four lock. Nope. Boston Crab. He's going for the Boston Crab here. And Cody might be in big trouble. Cody Rhodes is in a very, very bad position here. Cody Rhodes is in a very bad position. Cody Rhodes is forced to tap out. What the heck happened? That was bizarre. That's what happens sometimes in universe mode. My oh my. And the victory still goes to The Miz. The man still holds on to his title after a very controversial tap out. I have to say, I personally, I don't think that was a valid tap out. I really don't think so. I mean, in my mind, I don't think that was a fair tap out. I personally think that should not have counted. I think that the referee was a little hasty there. And you could see, I mean, Miz, after celebrating, as soon as Cody was back up to his feet, he barged right out of here. Cody pushing the referee around a little bit. I don't know if that was such a smart idea, but I mean, I could definitely understand his frustrations. But we got to move on and roll on. Very controversial way to start off Elimination Chamber indeed. But we've got Kurt Angle versus Rob Van Dam. And this match has Match of the Year candidate written all over it. Let's hope we don't jinx it. But I mean, Kurt Angle versus Rob Van Dam should be a spectacular match. Of course, this was initially supposed to be for the Cruiserweight Championship. But after some time was... after Blitzwinger, the general manager, evaluated a lot of the factors, and basically the fact that Kurt hasn't earned that shot. He doesn't deserve to get a shot. Oh, wow, this is good. This is a good glitch. This is really nice. Huh. This is fantastic. How cool is this? That's nice. Well, Rob Van Dam has decided to take a quick run, and Kurt's, well, looks like maybe Kurt is drunk or something because he's throwing up. Alrighty. Let's quit match and then try again. Maybe that will work. I'm not sure, but that was very bizarre. That's never happened to me before. But of course, after evaluation, a lot of... Oh my god, are you kidding me now? Are the matches... Yep, fantastic. Why did this happen? I don't know. Just because the game decides to do this kind of stuff to me. Oh gosh. I don't know. This stuff pisses me off with universe mode. I seriously think, oh. This is the kind of things that turn you off from using their content at all. Because it's like, why would I want to use this when it's so broken? You know, when you can't even do something as simple as keep a card together and it keeps changing it on you. Yeah, that's a little frustrating, to be honest. Alrighty, here we go though. RVD versus Kurt Angle, then I'm going to pause, rebook the whole card, and then we'll continue. My oh my, this frustrates me greatly. Here we go. Kurt Angle versus RVD. Away we go. This should be a good contest indeed. I've got high hopes for this one. Should be really, really fun match to watch for sure. I mean, two very, very talented, technical. One high flyer, one much more technical, but I mean, on paper, this should be a really, really fun match to watch. So hopefully it will definitely live up to our expectations as the audience. So I'm definitely hoping to put on the best possible contest. And I think that this is quite potentially going to be the match of the night in terms of storytelling and everything. We'll see. Alrighty. So here we go. RVD opening up with a big kick right to the face of Kurt Angle. Then a couple of shots there follow that up. RVD now. Ooh, beautiful knee there. Early on, very technical battle here. Reversal from Kurt, and a big clothesline follows that up. Kurt Angle, of course, wanted this match to be a Cruiserweight Championship match. However, he was rejected for that offer. He was said that if he wants to compete tonight, the only match he has is against Rob Van Dam, but it will be a no contest. When Rob Van Dam was offered this match, he did not even think twice about it. He did not think a second about it. He just said, when are we on? That was his answer. He just wanted to know which time are they on, which match are they. And they are the second match of the night. Hopefully they can get this hot crowd started after the controversial match that we saw in the opening contest. I certainly would love to see something very, very intriguing between these two. Beautiful offense here early on from Van Dam, who now hits a nice elbow right to the side of the temple. And then the Hurricanrana, nearly sending Angle across the ring, and follows it up with a beautiful bulldog as well. Then the quick cover, here we go. Forearm across the face, 1. Gets up, ooh, runs right into a kick. Very stiff boot, from Mr. Kurt Angle here. Angle, of course, hasn't really been earning himself many fans as of late. He's been up to very, very immoral and unethical things. Of course, attacking Lita. Of course, he got punished for that by CM Punk in an absolutely brutal, hellacious Hell in a Cell match last month, which was spectacular to watch. Definitely go back and check that out. It was an absolutely war between those two. Of course, CM Punk later tonight will be competing in the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, which has a stellar cast set up for you here tonight. Same goes for the Smackdown Chamber as well. I must say, this is quite possibly the best Elimination Chamber card of all time. Top to bottom, we've got an absolutely stacked show for you guys. Ooh, nice hip toss there from Mr. Kurt Angle, and then the big elbows. Showing that MMA training that he's been really investing a lot of money into. Van Dam, though, reverses it. Ooh, and then gets hip tossed. Van Dam reversed that elbow drop and then tried to go for something offensive, it seemed like, but Kurt was first. And Kurt was able to use that wrestling background, the technical expertise of his, to counter out of that potential danger. Ooh, beautiful enziguri kick there from Rob Van Dam. Quick cover. And now Rob sticking to those to the offense that has worked so far. Those kicks, those educated feet have definitely been the most successful weapon tonight. I think that's exactly what Rob needs to stick to. Ooh! However, he misses that kick, gets up. And now Kurt, with a reversal, gets him in a headlock. Nicely done there. Kurt Angle tossing Rob Van Dam to the corner. Rob is in big trouble here. Gosh, oh my god, look at that clothesline, nearly turning Rob Van Dam inside out. Absolutely brutal stuff there. Kurt now, he's got Rob's arm. Very, very exciting technical showcase here early on. Drop toe hold from Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's getting fired up, and Kurt's heading to the outside. I'm not sure if that's where exactly he should be, but look at this now. Van Dam with a beautiful maneuver hits Kurt in the back. Kurt, however, does not take a lot of that damage. I think he sidestepped, or maybe more importantly, I think Van Dam miscalculated his timing on that one. And that might be something that ends up costing him the match here, honestly, I must say. Look at this now. Counter from Van Dam. Finally able to get a little bit of offense of his own. Uh-oh, this is... Speaking about offense, that is brutal offense there from Van Dam. Of course, Kurt has had and still suffers from some serious neck issues. And that type of maneuver right there, that super DDT, is definitely something that will incapacitate the man. Look at this now. The super monkey flip all the way across the arena. And now Van Dam firing off the ropes. Ooh! Tries to go for a flying enziguri, it seemed like, over Kurt's body. Knocks him out instead now with a beautiful kick to the side of the face. Crossbody. Ooh! Kurt dodges underneath that one again. Those high-flying moves have really not been too effective for Van Dam here tonight. I must say, I think that Van Dam needs to stick to those kicks. That is what has really brought him to this dance. Oh my god, look at this beautiful reversal! Into the Kurt Angle. Sorry, into the Angle slam. That was absolutely brilliant. Kurt reverses that kick. I think he had him scoured for tonight. Oh! Rob Van Dam suffers a defeat to Kurt Angle. My goodness. That was impressive. Can we get a... No. Can we get a replay, please, of the... of that reversal? That was an absolutely beautiful Angle slam. My goodness. I mean, as much as Kurt has done some things that I don't think he should be proud of, that was a beautiful reversal. Reverses the kick right into the Angle slam out of nowhere. Rob's head bouncing off the turnbuckle. My goodness. Rob's head literally like a piñata. And you must think to yourself, what if the title was on the line tonight? We would be seeing a brand new Cruiserweight champion in Kurt Angle. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and exit on out, reset the entire card, and I'll be right back for you guys. So I'll see you in just a minute, or a second for you. Alrighty ladies and gentlemen, it is time to continue the pay-per-view, and of course coming up next, we've got the Divas action. And the reason why I stuttered there is because I'm not sure if we could call Kharma a diva. She's just a destructive force. I'm not sure if diva is the best way to describe her, but nonetheless, Beth Phoenix puts that title on the line against Kharma. Kharma, of course, has been assaulting Beth over the last month or so. Assaulting her, assaulting the entire Divas division. Beth Phoenix wants revenge. She said that tonight, this is not going to be a wrestling match. This is not going to be a Divas wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. The first one in the history of the female division in the WWE. Beautiful STO counter there from Kharma. And then the shoulder tackle from Beth. And now Beth just firing off all this offense in the corner here. Look at this. Shoulders right to the gut. Oh, nicely done there from Beth Phoenix. I must admit, early on, very, very good offense from Beth. Whoa, look at this. Sidewalk slam. Brilliant stuff here from Beth Phoenix early on. And now Beth just absolutely mauling, and I mean mauling Kharma, just destroying her early on. This is incredible. I don't think we've ever seen Kharma. Holy smokes. Okay, this is what is going on here? Beth Phoenix has just reached a whole new level. She gets herself a 1 count, however, runs into Kharma, and that's something that you do not want me to say. Oh God, look at that. I mean, there's nothing technical about that move. It's all just raw power and aggression from Kharma. Goodness gracious, nice flapjack there from Kharma on to, of course, the one and only Beth Phoenix, the current women's champion. Nice sweep there. Nice stomp as well from Kharma. And now Kharma has just regained the pace of this match. She begins now to dictate the pace. And you can see, this is the worst part, is that even though Beth had a great... Oh my God, look at this torture rack. Look at this move. This is absolutely... Oh my God. How is Beth's neck not broken in half after that? This is, as I was saying, before that thing happened, I can't even call that a wrestling move. That was absolutely ruthless. But I was blown away. Whoa, beautiful counter there from Beth. And now Beth Phoenix. Oh, misses. Seems like she went there for something offensive. She missed that, unfortunately. Then fires off with a nice shoulder tackle. And now another one. She picks up Kharma again. Beth Phoenix somehow digging deep, to try to get out of this situation. But as I was saying before, it just seems like the biggest problem that Beth had earlier on was the fact that she could not get her momentum back. Once Kharma gains momentum, she could not stop her. Kharma, of course, has been very successful at being able to regain momentum. Beth has not been able to do that. And now again, look at this, Kharma. Again, that sweep. Nothing pretty about it, but when you're bouncing on the back of your head onto a hard canvas, that hurts. And that will knock you for a doozy. Make you forget where you are, what you're doing, or how to survive, for that matter. Look at this now, Kharma. Again, just at this point, trying to embarrass Beth, it seems like. Very, very, very much a mental game here from Kharma early on in this match. Except for that maneuver, that was absolutely brutal. I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen a move like that. Just getting dropped on your head from a torture rack, that was absolutely ruthless. Speaking of ruthless, trying to hyperextend the knee of Kharma here. The knee of Beth Phoenix is Kharma. Kharma firing off with a couple of big rights. And now look at this counter. Beth Phoenix. Oh my God, can she actually pull this off? This is incredible. How the hell is she doing this? That was absolutely incredible. What a beautiful counter from Beth Phoenix. 1, 2. A kick out from Kharma. That was incredible. The beautiful shoulder tackle. I can't believe Kharma kicked out, but at the same time, that was an incredible effort from Beth, who now with a beautiful chop a la Ric Flair, and she's heading to the top rope. Oh, she misses that, and that might just cost her the match here. This might just end up costing her her title. Look at this now, Kharma. She's got her up. Kharma bomb. Nope. Not tonight. Quick cover. 1. Still a 1 count. Beth with a beautiful DDT, and to the top rope she goes again. My goodness, there goes Beth Phoenix. Oh, elbow drop. I mean, not an elbow drop, sorry. I guess fist drop, kind of like the $1 Million Man. Another shoulder tackle. Nice elbow. My goodness, I really cannot believe the momentum that Beth has just built up here. Uh-oh. But it all might be just lost with that jawbreaker. Holy smokes. Out of the ring goes Beth Phoenix with ferocity. I mean, ferocity from Kharma here. This is incredible. The amount of power she has is redonkulous. It feels like she's twice as powerful as the most powerful diva that we thought in Beth Phoenix. Look at this. Again, just playing games at this point with Beth. Kharma just trying to show her just how much more powerful she is than Beth Phoenix. Trying to make her understand what she's actually dealing with here. That she's not dealing with a regular diva. She's dealing with a monster. Ooh, but even monsters can fall. Beautiful diving dropkick from Beth Phoenix. She gets herself a 2 count there. Now, she's got Kharma in big trouble, it seems like. Look at this now. Beautiful neckbreaker delivered there from Beth Phoenix. And now look at this. Big right hands right to the side of the monster. And then again. My goodness, I can't believe this. I can't believe that Kharma is now been down for such a big amount of time. Beautiful crossbody. The beautiful crossbody there. Look at this now. Beth Phoenix, what's she going for? Oh, what a brilliant maneuver. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that submission hold as well. Ooh, Kharma though, rolls out of that. The chop. She got her up again. Can she do it again? Can she do it again? Kharma's trying to fight it. Kharma's trying to fight it. There is no fighting this. Not tonight. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Beth Phoenix has slayed the dragon that is Kharma. The dragon that we all thought was unslayable in the Divas division. Kharma tonight suffers defeat. She has lost before, but it was a battle royal. A lot of people were questioning the fact that nobody can pin her. Nobody would be able to cleanly pin her, hit her with her finisher, with their finisher, and pin Kharma for the 1, the 2, the 3. Tonight, Beth Phoenix just busted that myth. She could definitely be on the Mythbusters. And there she is, celebrating a well-deserved victory here. Tonight is Beth Phoenix. And we roll on to our next match of the night due to time constraints, practically, or pretty much I should say. And that is of course going to be the tag team division, as the Dudley boys once again, or the Dudleys, put their tag team gold on the line against Primo and Epico. Of course, a lot of turmoil between Devon and Baba Reyes of late. A lot of people saying that something has misaligned with those two. A lot of people believing that they've kind of lost that charm. A lot of people believe also that there's some very, very heated debates between the two guys in terms of their value in the team. And that has begun to even raise a lot of people's questions in regards to whether or not these guys are even interested in being a team any longer. So here we go, early on. Ooh, beautiful kick from Primo. And Primo right away opening up with a beautiful offensive style here. I mean, just really quick here. Not letting Devon rest at all. And now Primo, beautiful dropkick. Ooh, he misses that. Ooh, and needs a big right hand. I was going to say big fist to the right, big fist to the right face. That made no sense though. A big right hand right to his right cheek. Goodness gracious, that was brutal. Just running up, bam, all that ferocity, all that energy right to the side of the temple. And now Devon able to regain control for his team. However, look at this counter. Look at this beautiful counter from, of course, Mr. Primo. And now Primo firing off a couple of big shots here. What the heck? Epico just tagged himself in with a dropkick. Primo a little confused by that action there. You did not really expect that. Ooh, the big right hand. Ooh, and a beautiful neck breaker there from Epico. I think that Primo just did not expect that particular tag. Maybe there's some tag team turmoil on this team as well. Who the heck knows? At this point, anything can happen in the WWE. Nice hip toss back into the ring. And look at this. Ooh, nice leg drop as well. The quick cover here. The referee doesn't see it. 1. Of course, that sneaky pin. A lot of people consider that to be dirty, and that is definitely cheating. But if you don't get caught, I guess it ain't cheating, is it? The fans absolutely love these two. It makes me very reminiscent of Eddie Guerrero. Nice shot there right to the side of the face from Epico, who now sends Devon into the corner. where Primo and Epico want him to be. Of course, the Dudleys won those belts off of Primo and Epico about, what, 7 months back, 8 months back? And since then, Primo and Epico have been on a journey to try to regain those belts. Beautiful dropkick there from Primo, and the quick cover. 1. Only gets himself a 1 count. And then the big right hand, he fires off. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that is the difference in size and strength between these two teams. I mean, there's definitely a difference in experience as well. But, I mean, just absolutely ferocious difference in power. I mean, 1 punch from Bubba is like probably 2 or 3 from Primo. And I'm not trying to underestimate the strength of Primo, because they benefit from the fact that they are faster and more agile in that ring. Just like that. Beautiful dropkick there, as you can see. And another one follows that. Look at this. Bubba just firing back up, and he keeps eating these dropkicks for breakfast. My goodness. Look at this now. Bubba Ray sent for a 1 ride towards the corner of the tag team #1 contenders. The quick cover from Primo. 1. Kick out from Bubba Ray. Bubba might be in trouble here. Finally, those dropkicks catching up to him. Look at this now. Ooh, and a beautiful dropkick again. Misses that. Ooh, nice counter there from Primo. And an elbow right to the back of the head. And another dropkick. Holy smokes. Wow, what a pace set here early on by the two youngsters, Primo and Epico. There we go. I just wish Rosa Mendes was here too. That would have really added to this match. Ooh, nice headbutt. You see, that's how Bubba works. He does not care for being very pretty or getting any technical moves or anything, even though that belly-to-belly suplex is somewhat technical. But all he likes to do is just use his size, use his strength, use his experience to just absolutely maul his opponents. Look at this now. Ooh, what's this? Oh, just trips up Primo. We saw something very similar used by Kharma against Beth Phenix to try to get that mental game going. And that's exactly what you have to think. I mean, at this point, think about being Primo and Epico. At this point, Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley are your worst nightmare. I mean, these are the guys that took your belts and have embarrassed you on multiple occasions, have defeated you on multiple occasions, and are way more experienced than you, have way more locker room respect than you. What do? I mean, how do you prove yourself to these guys? All you have to do is just go in there and give your all. And that's exactly what these two youngsters are doing here tonight. Beautiful dropkick. Ooh, goes for the dropkick, misses it, and now Bubba Ray has got him in trouble. That might just cost him the match there. That mistake right there. Because now Primo is in the exact side of town where he does not want to be. And that is, of course, the corner of the Dudleys. Look at this. Bubba Ray with a headlock, and again, just trips Primo up. And look at this now, talking smack and just delivering big right hand shots right to the temple. Oh my god, look at this. Trying to separate the shoulder. Trying to separate the shoulder out of place to take away any mobility from that left arm in Primo. Uh-oh, look at this. Beautiful counter there. Nicely done. Ooh, big knee. And now Primo rushing for the tag. He's got the tag. Here comes Epico. Epico with a big right hand. And an elbow drop. Misses that, however. But then follows it up with another right hand. Beautiful execution here. Look at this now. He's got Bubba and Ray in trouble. Boom. Nicely done there by Epico. Epico very impressive early on here. Nice. Beautiful crossbody as well. The quick cover. 1, 2. Can't even get himself a 2 count there. Couple of rights and lefts. The dropkick sends Bubba Ray flying. It took 4 or 5 shots, but he managed to do it. Oh, and there's that shot with the forearm. You could see Bubba Ray has not gone for the tag. I think that it would have been smart at this point to have gone for a tag. But you can definitely tell that there's some dysfunction between the Dudleys. And not going for that tag might have been a big costly decision for the Dudleys here, I must say. Look at this now. Here comes Primo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are they setting Bubba Ray for? There it is! The double backbreaker! The double backbreaker, Primo! Primo's in! Oh! Another dropkick to the back of Bubba. The quick cover. 1, 2. Bubba Ray was very upset that Devon did not even try to separate that maneuver. But that was a brilliant move there from Primo and Epico. Absolutely tremendous maneuver. Oh! Tries to go for that kick. Misses. Then goes for the crossbody. Misses that as well. My goodness. Bubba might have just got what he needed. Ooh. Holy smokes, what a clothesline. And now Bubba Ray finally with that tag. And you could see the expression on Bubba's face. He was not a happy camper there. You could tell he did not really want to make that tag. Oh, beautiful drop kick there. And now Primo with the right hand to Bubba Ray. He goes to the top rope. Oh, what a beautiful maneuver from Primo. And now Primo. No, 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 no. Put those stairs down. You can't cheat. You can't cheat. Look at this. The Hurricanrana from Primo. And he sends Bubba Ray flying as well. This has just turned into a brawl out here in front of us. What a match. A match that was absolutely technical and brilliant has just turned into a fight. There goes Devon. Primo misses the dropkick. However, then follows it up with a beautiful kick. Oh, look at this now. Primo following the other legal man into the ring, and that is, of course, Devon Dudley. Sends Devon for a ride. Couple of chops there. And the big kick right to the side of the temple. To the top rope goes. Oh, nice headbutt. Flying headbutt. The cover. 1, 2. Can't even get the 2 count there. But look at this now. There it is, the backbreaker. Reminiscent of his old cousin. There goes, of his cousin. Carlito. What the heck is Epico doing? Epico just took out the ref. What the heck just happened? What the heck is going on here? The referee's down. The referee's down, and Epico, he might have just cost Primo and Epico the match. Primo is still in a doozy. You could tell he doesn't know where he is. Oh my god. What the heck was that about? Look at this now. Oh, big elbow right to the neck. And now Bubba Ray says this is it. He's setting him up for that Baba Bomb, or the Bubba Cutter, sorry. Very, very similar to, of course, the RKO. And, I mean, my goodness. What the heck just happened here? I mean, everybody said that the Dudleys were dysfunctional. What was that about? Just when I thought that we were going to have new tag team champions, this happens. Epico taking out the referee, preventing him from counting the 1, the 2, the 3 after Primo had Devon in a ton of trouble. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you could see Epico is nowhere to be found as the Dudleys, I should say, are celebrating over the lifeless body of Primo. My goodness. That's what you call a swerve. Goodness gracious. I didn't see that one coming. That was interesting. But now, speaking of interesting, time for a World Heavyweight Championship match. This, of course, this is the intrigue of Elimination Chambers. The fact that tonight, we will know our 2 world title main events going into WrestleMania. We will know what will be the World Heavyweight Championship match, and we will know what the WWE Championship match will be as well. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex there from Orton, because, of course, one of these guys is going to go on to face off against the man that wins the Smackdown chamber. So it's going to be either JBL or Orton in the main event of WrestleMania against one man who walks out of the Elimination Chamber, which is going to be spectacular. Because that entire list is amazing. I mean, you got Big Show, Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, who was supposed to be in this match, and just a ginormous amount of talent in that particular contest itself. Oh, look at this now. Beautiful DDT there from, of course, the Viper. Look at this. Early on, the Viper, of course, suffering that loss to JBL this past Friday night SmackDown. Of course, now he's trying to get a lot of offense early on. There it is. There's the pin. 1. Kick out from JBL. The wrestling god is definitely trying to regain his spot atop of the pyramid, atop of the food chain over on SmackDown by becoming World Heavyweight Champion tonight. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, just manhandling Orton. He's treating Orton like a rookie in there. And that could be one of two things. That could be really, really smart mental games, or it could be a very big mistake on the part of JBL. However, it's kind of hard to question the guy when he hit that clothesline from hell this past Friday night, and it was it. And this is what I find really intriguing about this contest, is that both guys possess a weapon in their toolbox. Orton with his RKO and JBL with, of course, his boom. Sorry. Beautiful clothesline there from Orton. But JBL with the clothesline from hell. Both guys possess a weapon that can end it instantly and out of nowhere. And that's what I love. I mean, it adds that excitement factor to where you don't know when we're going to see one of those moves hit. Are we going to see both moves? Who the heck knows? At this point, it's anybody's guess. Look at this now. JBL just tossing Orton across the ring. Look at this now. Ooh, beautiful DDT as Orton still in a bit of a woozy there. And look at this now. Orton somehow able to find the strength to fire a couple of right hands. Uh-oh. This is one of the few times when we see a guy go for this ride twice. This is not like a ride in Disneyland. Not something you want to go on twice, no matter how long the wait time is. Ooh. Orton sending JBL to the outside. Double X handle follows him to the outside. And look at this now. Orton. Beautiful neck breaker. Nicely done here by Randy Orton. Who now, what the heck? He's got JBL up. He's got him up on his shoulders. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, goodness gracious. And the Viper just sliding into the ring. Looks like Orton would just be satisfied with the victory, with a count-out victory. Look at him. Just celebrating. I don't think he realized that JBL is already back in the ring. Slides back in. Oh, goodness gracious. When Orton realized that was a little too late. And that was a perfect sign of inexperience there by Orton. I don't know why he did that. I guess it's cockiness and confidence in himself. But again, it's errors like that that could cost you your World Heavyweight Championship. And losing your world title on this stage means that you don't get to go to WrestleMania. And that's the kind of payday and the kind of overall just event you do not want to miss. Any WrestleMania that you miss hurts your career. And look at this now. Orton starting to fire with some really, really impressive offense here. Beautiful counter into a DDT or a modified kind of arm breaker DDT by JBL, who now resorts to some good old-fashioned just fighting. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that hurt. That was loud. Look at this now. Single Boston Crab here. We saw a very controversial Boston Crab from, of course, The Miz earlier tonight. Oddly enough, he's from Milwaukee. Is he from Milwaukee? He's not, is he? Damn it. I don't remember where he's from. I think he's from Milwaukee. But he used the Boston Crab to submit, quote-unquote, Cody, even though we never saw the tap out, oddly enough. Beautiful standing dropkick. And there's no arguing about the fact that Orton quite possibly is the best athlete on the roster. I mean, this guy is just meant to be a main eventer. There's no doubt about it. Nice gut wrench. Not powerbomb, but just a knee right to the gut. Gut-wrenching, I guess, knee, I should say. Ooh, there goes Orton, getting too closely. No, the corner there. Goodness gracious, nice reversal there from Orton into the small package, and then a good reversal from JBL now into the... Oh, I thought he was going to go for a DDT or maybe even the neck breaker. Then an elbow drop. Now Orton tries to go for a clothesline, misses that. Starts to go for another one. JBL dodges out of the way. Orton following him back outside. And look at this now, Orton. Ooh! Collision. A collision of minds there. And look at this now. Orton with a couple of big rights. Just trying to fire JBL all over the arena here. Oh, nice reversal from JBL with a short elbow right to the lower back of Orton. Uh-oh. There goes Orton. Orton's in big trouble. It might be that JBL is satisfied with a count-out victory. However, I don't think oh, never mind. JBL just went in to break up the count. Oh my god, what a beautiful DDT. And if I'm not sure, but from our camera angle, it seems like JBL might be bleeding. Oh my god. He is bleeding. What the heck is Orton going for? God! He did promise that the Viper is back. And I guess that was the Viper's voices in his head. It's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. When he says that, he absolutely means it. And look at this now. Orton absolutely satisfied with a giant grin on his face as the referee reaches the 7 count already. And look at this now. Orton just talking smack to JBL. Calling him a loser. And look at this. JBL might just get counted out here. This might be it. And look at this now. Orton not satisfied with a count-out victory. I am surprised by that action. My goodness. I mean, come on. Look at this now. The Viper with a clothesline. And another one follows that up. Oh my god. He is just brutalizing JBL at this point. The man might be injured at this point. Look at this. Orton just with a ferocious pace set here. Look at this. Oh, reversal. DDT. The DDT. The DDT from JBL. Orton now following JBL into the ring. Oh, goes for a clothesline. Misses that. Oh, now JBL over the reversal. Sending Orton to the outside. This has been a battle. I think they've spent more time on the outside of the ring than inside the ring, I must say. Which, I mean, it's definitely fun to watch, but I'm not sure if it's so good for either one of these guys in terms of making it to WrestleMania. Oh my god. There it is, the RKO out of nowhere. And that's what I said. That's why, I mean, this has got to be it. That's what I said. Whoever will hit that thing first will be victorious. And you could definitely see that JBL was trying to get going, but it just seems like tonight, the youth and the agility of Orton, I guess when they say this is a young man's game, those people are definitely right in that regard, because when that title is on the line, Orton turns into a different man. And there are, I should say, very, very few people on this planet who I think can take that belt away from him. Look at that. I mean, look at the way JBL's body, just like a rag doll, just, ugh. That looks ruthless. I mean, it looks like he's twisting and turning his neck in midair. Absolutely a ruthless maneuver there from Orton. And that's what lets this man roll on, onwards and forwards to WrestleMania. There he is looking up at the WrestleMania logo, ready to roll. And of course, he will get to, just as all of us, watch closely the next match, because he will get to find out who will be the #1 contender for that World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. My goodness. It's very interesting how going into these Elimination Chamber matches, we know who will be the challenger for the WWE title, and we know who will be the champion in the world title match. So it's going to be very interesting to see how in one of them we find out who the #1 contender is, while in the other, in our main event of the evening, we find out who the champion will be going up against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania for the main event. So here we go, though. Before we get ahead of ourselves, we've got an absolutely tremendous contest over from the Smackdown brand of Sheamus, Chris Jericho, Big Show, of course, Daniel, Bryan, and Mark Henry go to war. And look at this early on. It couldn't have been a more polarizing set of characters as Daniel, Bryan, and the Big Show get us started here. Look at this. Nice kick there from Bryan early on here. Bryan now using the ropes to hit a drop kick. Very smart here. Bryan just trying to get some offense going early on. Now, of course, these guys are surrounded by the Elimination Chamber. And honestly, for those of you that have ever had doubt about this sport being fake and everything, you cannot fake steel. And if your body bounces on steel, it's going to hurt. No matter how much you weigh, no matter how far you were thrown. It's simply physics. It's going to hurt. And that's why all of these guys are in big danger, and they want to try to get, obviously, as little damage out of this match as possible in order to prevent themselves from being hurt for the world title match, which now they know they're going to be going up against the Viper. No easy task indeed. As you saw, JBL couldn't really pull it off. And look at this. I find this to be very interesting. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic between Bryan and Mysterio. Will they be working together against the Big Show in order to neutralize him? And it looks like that it will be exactly the case here early on. Bryan goes for the dropkick. It seemed like he was going to try to dropkick from all the way there. Probably miscalculated his distance there, I would say. And now Bryan with that lariat to the Big Show. And another one. Look at that beautiful teamwork from the two smaller men in this match. Absolutely brilliant teamwork right here from Bryan and Mysterio. But Bryan seems like he's had enough. Of course, a competitor through and through. He does not want any help. He wants to win this, if he does, on his own. Look at this now again. Beautiful neck breaker delivered to Rey Mysterio now. Now Bryan with a nice kick. Of course, a big expert of kicks. And just overall a very, very diverse fighting style, or wrestling style, I should say, by this guy. And speaking of very diverse wrestling styles, here comes the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, Mr. Y2J, Chris Jericho. Look at this now. Bryan, he's got Rey Mysterio in a ton of trouble. Got him up and down. Of course, quite possibly the only man in this match that he could manhandle, quote-unquote, is Rey Mysterio. Look at this now. Bryan with a beautiful submission hold. And Ray might be in big trouble. Whether he's dialing 619, I don't know if it's going to help. I think 911 and ask for emergency help might be a much more appropriate phone number to be dialing for Mysterio right now. Ooh, beautiful counter there for Mysterio, who now follows it up with a beautiful kick as well. Look at this. Bryan delivers an absolutely ferocious maneuver, follows it up with a neck breaker. And now Daniel Bryan is heading to the top rope, it seems like. He's going to the top. Ooh, Ray counters and tosses Bryan across the ring. I love seeing that match between those two. I would love to see those two go head to head. But my oh my, another giant has just been added to this match. Because here comes Mark Henry. Bryan trying to avoid damage from Mysterio and goes after Big Show instead. Then shifts his attention back to Ray. And look at this now, Bryan. Oh, Daniel Bryan. He's got Mysterio in a ton of trouble. Mysterio's in big trouble. He's trying to get to the ropes. That yes lock, the fans are going berserk. Mysterio is just a couple of inches away. Oh, but he's forced to tap out. And the first elimination comes at the hands of, literally, Daniel Bryan as he eliminates Rey Mysterio and then eats a neck breaker from Chris Jericho. Ooh, what a low blow. Look at this now. Nice shot there from Bryan. And look at this. I love seeing the match between Henry and Big Show. That is a sight to behold. Beautiful dropkick there from Daniel. And it looks like Daniel is joining Chris Jericho on the outside. Not somewhere where I think, oh God, they should be. That is brutal. Oh my God, you could see the guardrail, like the rail marks on Bryan's face, and on his back, and now on his face we see glass marks from the chamber. Oh my God, getting dropped on your back like that is absolutely ferocious. That is no joke. I don't even know how you can do anything after that. Oh my God, oh that is brutal. Goodness gracious, these men are just ready to do anything and everything if it means that they get to go on to WrestleMania. And for those of you that ever ask, what does WrestleMania mean? This is exactly what it means. It is the absolute heart and gut and endurance to be able to put your body, your mind, and your soul through this type of a ruthless battle to go on to WrestleMania. I mean, this is exactly what it means. I mean, these guys are just absolutely brutalizing one another for the opportunity to go on to Mania. Ooh, Big Show barely kicking out there. And look at this now. Bryan, he might have Jericho here. 1, 2. Only gets himself a 2 count there. However, beautiful DDT there from Daniel. He now heads inside. What the heck? Where's Daniel Bryan going? Daniel with the elbow drop to Mark Henry out of nowhere. Daniel Bryan. Look at this now. Daniel. He's got Mark Henry. He's got Mark Henry in trouble as well. Mark Henry's in a guillotine choke. It doesn't matter how big you are. If you cannot breathe, you will be forced to be eliminated from this match. Oh my God. Daniel Bryan with that guillotine choke to Mark Henry, and he eliminates the Silverback. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. That was absolutely amazing. Just tremendous. Elbow drop from Daniel Bryan, very much like one of his mentors and one of his teachers, Shawn Michaels. And unfortunately for him, unlike Michaels, he missed any type of contact there. And look at this now. Jericho is probably getting too familiar with Bryan's kicks at this point. Not somewhere where you want to be on the receiving end of, because those kicks hurt like heck, I would imagine. He's got the cover. 1, 2. Jericho kicking out at the last minute. And look at this now. Bryan, however, counters Jericho. He counters him. He's got him in the yes lock. Oh my God, couldn't Bryan get another tap out here? Can he get another tap out? Oh my God, Daniel Bryan with the 3rd tap out. So far, all the eliminations have come at the hands of Daniel Bryan. And he is not through yet. He is not done. What the heck? Whoa. What the heck is going on here? Daniel Bryan now. Bryan firing up. Ooh. The big dropkick there from Daniel. And it looks like the Big Show is his target. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea, Daniel. Ooh, nice forearm there. Maybe it is a good idea. Big Show bleeding like a, I don't know, I don't even know what the right word would be. Oh, look at this. He's got Big Show in trouble. 1, 2. Oh, nicely down there. And look at this now. It looks like Sheamus and Bryan have decided to cooperate against the Big Show. Sheamus quite possibly in the best position in this chamber, coming out last, and then of course also being former champion, also of course #1 contender potentially for tonight's championship match. Unfortunately, that did not unfold too well for him, as JBL was able to take away that #1 contender spot. But oh my god, what an absolutely amazing showcase of strength from Sheamus. And then Bryan showing that he can hold his own just fine as well. Uh-oh. Look at this now. Sheamus. Beautiful counter from Daniel Bryan. And Bryan for the 3rd time goes to the top rope. Oh! And this time he shifts his target midair. Heads to the top rope for the 3rd time. Misses the elbow again. That elbow has been a curse. More than a blessing, but definitely a curse. Look at this now. Bryan in a little bit of a woozy, trying to recuperate in the corner while he has a couple of seconds here. Then hits the dropkick, not allowing any one of these guys to start rolling without a stop. Look at this. Northern Light suplex. 1. Only gets himself a 1 count against the Irishman. Oh, look at that big kick. And now Sheamus is fired up. Oh my god. This is incredible. This is an absolute war. Bryan. Bryan doesn't even know where he is at this point. I think he's just in a woozy. He's trying to recuperate in the corner, trying to catch his breath here, while Sheamus and Big Show are just beating the holy heck out of one another. Oh, there it is. The lariat. And another one from Bryan. Daniel Bryan once again heads to the top rope. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is not where you want to be. That is not where you want to be. Uh-oh. This is really bad. Oh my god. Daniel Bryan is gone. Oh my goodness. Just when we thought it was going to be DB going on to WrestleMania, he is eliminated with an absolutely ferocious chokeslam from the Big Show. The quick cover from Sheamus. 1, 2, 3. Holy moly. And we will see the Irishman Sheamus take on Randy Orton at, of course, WrestleMania. My goodness. That was absolutely incredible. My oh my. What a match. I honestly believe that the DB would move out of this one as victor after those 3 eliminations. But then that one mistake he made right there. Boom, he gets caught by the Big Show. And then Big Show, like the amount of force that was behind that chokeslam, you could see the ring nearly caved in on that side of the canvas. Absolutely ferocious chokeslam. Then the fact that Sheamus was able to get Big Show all the way up over his shoulders, toss him head first, or sorry, back of his head first onto the turnbuckle there in the corner. That was the corner of doom tonight, because we saw all the last 2 eliminations occur basically in the exact same spot. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, these guys, these 6 men, have definitely their work cut out for them with the amount of incredible matches that we have seen so far. It's going to be very, very, very difficult to top that. But we've got, of course, RYBACK, CM Punk, John Cena, The Rock, Christian, and Dolph Ziggler in this match. We've got a really, really interesting, diverse group of characters in here. Of course, Cena coming into this match as champion, claiming that there's been only one more guy that he has yet to defeat. And that is, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He has beat The Rock at WrestleMania. He has beat a lot of the greats. And he needs just one more person to be defeated. He said that there's 2 people, but one of those guys can never, ever, ever wrestle because he's just too damn old, and that's Hulk Hogan. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, on the other hand, with this return, has just made his wish come true. Because what he's going to do is defeat Stone Cold and then prove that he is the greatest superstar of all time. And it seems like we've got a hell of a start here, as The Rock, who of course also says, considering that he's got 1 victory over Stone Cold, he wants to tie him up and get and prove to everybody that that last time that they wrestled at WrestleMania was not a fluke. And they want to do this for one more time, one more dance to go at it again and see if Rocky can prove himself to the world. We've got RYBACK, who won that elimination over the top rope battle royal on Raw, which was very, very impressive. Of course, one of the youngsters in this match. Same goes for Dolph Ziggler, another one of the youngsters in this match. And then, of course, finally, we've got CM Punk, a guy who has been very, very vocal about wanting to wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin. But at the same time, don't forget, of course, also former champion Christian, who, honestly, I think, in my opinion, he's the dark horse in this match. And I would, if I had to bet on anybody, I think that that's the guy that you want to watch out for. Look at this now. Oh, my God. Rock's head just bouncing off the canvas, the fiberglass, and these guys are definitely starting to live up to expectations early on as they just take their entire match to the outside. They don't even want to wrestle in the ring. It's like they're using the ring as a sacred ground or something. Look at this series of absolutely brutal maneuvers from Punk, just hitting German suplex after German suplex onto these two. Then the enziguri kick to the side of the head, and another one as Rocky bounces back up, and a third one for good measure to the Rock. Cena goes for another ride, and this might be it for Rocky. Quick cover from Punk. One. Kick out. Look at this now. CM Punk has got Rock in trouble here. Oh, and here comes Christian. Now, that early entry by Christian could definitely play against him. Oh, look at the Rock. He will do whatever it takes to win tonight as he resorts to a low blow. Punk, though, with a big kick there. And now Christian in the ring there as well, firing off on Cena. Look at that beautiful jawbreaker. Nicely done. Ooh, what a very, very interesting maneuver there from Punk. Very difficult to follow the action as there's so much of it going on at once. We're basically watching two different wrestling matches at once as Punk and Rock go at it. Of course, Punk wants revenge against The Rock. It makes sense after those attacks. And on top of that, Punk has suffered several losses to The Rock. And here's an opportunity to make up for those losses. Ooh, quick roll-up. Punk faking a right hand and goes for the roll-up. Ooh. And look at this now. Kick out there from The Rock. But he eats a big foot to the face for his troubles. Ooh, what a slap there from Punk. Here comes RYBACK. CM Punk right away realizing that. Ooh, but a little bit too late. A little bit too late indeed. As his body, head, and everything just... What the heck? Look at this. RYBACK with... I thought he was going to go for the shell shock, but he went for something that was... maybe equally as brutal. Just an absolutely ruthless backbreaker there. Oh, look at this now. It looks like Rock and RYBACK are teaming up on Punk. Trying to really take down the Second City Saint here, who's in a ton of trouble. And now Rocky sending Punk back into the ring. Punk is like battered already. Look at his holding onto a knee. This is not good for him. This is not where he wants to be. Oh, big right hand there from The Rock. Ooh, but Punk counters him with a big kick. And look at this now. Punk. Beautiful series of counters. He's got Rocky up. This is not where The Rock wants to be. And Dolph Ziggler very opportunistic here because, of course, he just entered last in this chamber. This might be the biggest weapon that he has been given tonight. By being last, you saw Sheamus was last. He won. Could Dolph Ziggler have a repeat... could Dolph Ziggler repeat history here tonight by doing the same thing, using that position as last entry to win the entire thing? My goodness, look at this, battered bodies. Half of them are down. Punk with a cover on The Rock. And it looks like that is one of the heated rivals. Look at Cena. We don't see Cena going up very often to the top rope. Ooh, look at that series of beautiful suplexes. One from Punk, one from Cena at two different levels. Absolutely tremendous wrestling match so far between these 6 competitors. And when I said that these guys have their work cut out for them, it's almost like they heard me, because you could see these guys are just beating the holy heck out of each other, putting on the show of a lifetime, showing what it means to not only go on to WrestleMania, but to go on to main event WrestleMania and to main event it against, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is really where the benefit is. Punk somehow manages to kick out at the 2 count from the kill switch, not on Prettier, that's what it used to be called. But wow, my oh my, I don't know how he did that. Christian out of nowhere just striking with that ruthless maneuver. CM Punk on the outside, they're in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of action going on in the ring as well. RYBACK going after The Rock here. Christian now following Punk to the outside, and now Punk, he's almost glad to see Christian after what just happened. Ooh, flapjack. That is not something where you want to be hit with on the outside. Look at this now, Punk. Punk, though, with a beautiful reversal out of nowhere. Returning the favor to Christian with that GTS. Can he just pin the former champion. He gets himself a 2 count. Unfortunately, not quite enough for the 3, but definitely enough to damage the former WWE champion Christian. And now look at this, Punk continuing his offense here. Look at this, what's he going for? Oh my goodness, nice backbreaker there from CM Punk. And now Punk, look at this, beautiful counter. He got the counter, 1, 2, and can he get the 3? Oh, not quite, not quite there. And then a reversal from Punk. Absolutely brilliant from these two. On the outside, we see CENA and Dolph Ziggler going at it. Of course, those two had headlined, what was it, TLC 2011 or 2012 in an absolute tremendous... Rock! Rock has just got a roll-up on RYBACK. Quick cover from Punk on the outside as well. This is absolutely tremendous to follow. I'm just having a really difficult time of actually managing to follow all the action. Dolph Ziggler with a somewhat dirty trick there against CENA, of course. But hey, if it works, who cares, right? Punk firing off with what looks like a couple of elbows there. DZ has got CENA in big trouble. Uh-oh. CENA going face first. This might be night-night for John Cena. Of course, that is the man that everybody's watching, because if he gets eliminated, that means we're getting a new champion, which that's where, of course, the real intrigue comes in. Because then we know that there's one of these guys, and he's going to be a new champ. Oh my god! Dolph Ziggler just hit Cena with the zigzag. 1, 2. Oh my god, Dolph Ziggler just eliminated the WWE champion. John Cena is out of this. We are indeed going to have a brand new WWE champion tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is bad. That is bad for CM Punk. He's in a quick cover. Look at this now. Big right hands from Dolph Ziggler as well. Dolph Ziggler shifting his attention now to CM Punk, oddly enough. RYBACK just eliminated The Rock. And this is now becoming a complete mayhem that is just impossible to honestly keep track of. I literally cannot even understand what is going on at this point. Look at this reversal. Reversal by Punk. Reversal by RYBACK. Look at this now. CM Punk going for a back body drop. RYBACK, on the other hand, going for... I thought he was going to go for a big clothesline there. Covered by Punk. Kick out from Dolph Ziggler. CM Punk now trying to cover Ziggler. Or trying to go with some sort of offense against Ziggler. Misses that. RYBACK is in a big troublesome situation against Christian. Christian just stretching RYBACK all over the place. Big kick from Punk. And now Punk says this is it. This is night-night for Dolph Ziggler. He says that this is going to be it. Ooh, and oddly enough, he goes for the submission. Very interesting choice by CM Punk here. Resorts to go to the submission instead of the, of course, GTS, that patented maneuver of his. And he just submitted. He just submitted. He just tapped out. Dolph Ziggler. Punk thought that Ziggler was going to follow him into the ring, but it looks like Ziggler might just be out. There he goes, finally getting up. Punk trying to recuperate from that war that he had with several opponents. And you could see now Christian and RYBACK, this is down to 3-man. One of these guys will go on to main event WrestleMania. Not only main event WrestleMania, but main event WrestleMania with the biggest star, merchandising-wise and marketing-wise, of all time in Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is going to be a woozy. This is going to be absolutely fascinating to see who wins this, how they win this. I mean, this is absolutely brutal. Look at this now. RYBACK with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, RYBACK. RYBACK just eliminated Christian, and now Punk firing on RYBACK. Punk misses that kick though. Unfortunately for him. Hits the DDT though. Unfortunately for RYBACK, I should say. And look at this now, Punk, again, with that kick. Right to the temple. And then follows it up with a beautiful enziguri. And another one after that. Look at this counter. Nicely done by CM Punk. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. RYBACK is bleeding. Punk is bleeding. This is just a war, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what this is all about. Look at this now. Punk fires RYBACK into the corner. Big shoulder tackle. And the knees. And CM Punk says, this is it. The fans are going absolutely bananas here. The fans. Oh my god, he's got him up. If he can hit this, I have to believe that this is it. Oh my god. Punk just hit the GTS. Can he pin RYBACK? Can he keep the beast down? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. CM Punk is going to WrestleMania to headline against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Holy smokes. Now that's what you call a match. That was... wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that DDT from Punk. Look at this. Here is where it was all over. Everybody thought, as soon as that knee connected, everybody had to believe that that was the moment when Punk, look at that, complete cover, 1, 2, 3, forearm across the face, and Stone Cold is definitely watching this at home. Now he realized that he needs to face against this man at WrestleMania. The main event of WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, will indeed be CM Punk, the straight edge superstar, versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've got goosebumps. I cannot wait. We've got 4 weeks of build-up, maybe 5 even weeks of build-up for WrestleMania. And this is going to be absolutely bananas. We're going to see, finally, the match that many, many have dreamed of. CM Punk, Stone Cold, one-on-one, WWE Championship on the line. It is the old school versus the new school. Who will win? This is going to be amazing television. Thank you so much for tuning in to Elimination Chamber, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, do not forget to smash that like button if you are pumped up for WrestleMania. And of course, on top of that, do not forget to share the videos with your family and friends. Favorite the videos as well. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Do not forget to also hit that subscribe button. Peace out. Have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in.